pandemic and its effects.
Goal to inform people about COVID-19
and provide possible solutions to help people stay healthy and recover from COVID-19.
The first official cases of COVID-19 were recorded on the 31st of December 2019, when the World Health Organization was informed of cases of pneumonia in Wuhan, China, with no known cause. On the 7th of January, the Chinese authorities identified a novel coronavirus, poorly named 2019 nCoV.
Weeks later, the World Health Organization declared the rapidly spreading COVID-19 outbreak as a public health emergency of international concern on the 13th of January 2020.
It wasn't until the following months, however, on the 11th of February, that novel coronavirus got its official name COVID-19. 9 days later, the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention confirmed the first person to die of COVID-19 in the country. The individual was a man in his 50s who lived in Washington State. Globally, as of 22 April 2020, there have been about 500 million confirmed cases of COVID-19, including approximately 6 million diseases reported to World Health Organization. As of 17 April 2022, a total of was about 11 billion vaccine doses have been administered.
Communicated with frontline doctors to understand potential needs for specific drugs healthcare providers are using to manage COVID-19 patients. Facilitated interaction with patient groups to discuss availability of hydroxychloroquine.
And state regulatory bodies and expedite information sharing on urgent topics including compounding, drug distribution and supply chain, and hand sanitizers. Engaged with the Emergency Response Organization to discuss concerns regarding drug shortages. In response, numerous countries such as Iran have made efforts to use the capabilities and capacities of other sectors such as military, private sector, and public voluntary organizations. The most important of which are non-governmental organizations, NGOs, reference QIN, REN, and WNAG3 and AGOS are an essential element of modern governments management to improve social, political, and developmental activity.
They play several important roles in the process of development in most countries. Reference Saber, FTHR, and Global Health Governance. Non-global organization activities can be local, national, or international. NGOs have contributed to the development of communities around the world and are important partners of many governments, while simultaneously remaining independent from governments.
To respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, ADB allocated $1.56 million in grant to procure medical equipment, personal protective equipment, and laboratory supplies in Uzbekistan. UNICEF managed the procurement and delivery of laboratory supplies that will be used in COVID-19 testing as a first tranche of the grant.
As entrepreneurs, we can solve this problem and save people from illness and death by producing vaccines and get money from it.
as companies give more attention to the importance of work-life balance, more and more people will be in a better position to decide and act more holistically on what's important to them.
Ultimately, the greatest lesson that COVID-19 can teach humanity is that we are all in this together.